worry about that later. Yeah, the money can stay. No, it's fine, whatever. Alright, so the next, next thing is here, I believe. Somewhere in this area is the next story thing. Alright, let me bring some fuel along with me. And we're gonna knock out some of these story quests. Yeah. Cool. Checking for any crashed ships. I don't see any. Where is that temple thing? For the next, not too sure where it is. I know it's here somewhere. It's not that. Is that it? That might be it. Yeah, that's it. Alrighty. Keep that with me. Oh, I forgot the drill shot also uses heavy bullets, so I no longer need the light arrows. Let's go this way. Okay, that is the way I need to go, so let's go this way first. Oh, that goes back outside. Okay. Cool, we're heading down. Nobody here. Cool. Cool bananas. I'm wearing my helmet. Don't think I dyed it. Which is this one? Just the thumper one. No, I think the thumper one was a later one. This might be the compactor one. Or the like tent thing. I can't remember. Never used the tent thing.
What is the purpose of thought?
Ibn Gimtaiba.
Is it divine?
Yep.
Our God gave us the gift
Sorry.
of thought. And the words of the Kitab al-Ibar.
Ah, there's the compactor.
Without action is empty. Be la kaifa. Our wanderings brought us to Rossak. We were persecuted. Our families burned in the fires of their ignorance. We learned the cost of evil. Never to forgive, never to forget.
Compact is cool to have on your hotbar. It's great for like sucking up poison and fire.
Some were sent to work in mines. The drugs, unstable. Our work made them more so. We learned the cost of action. Never to forgive. Never to forget. It was on Rossak that the
Rossak.
Sci-fi created the poison drug. Words in thought and action combined, we learned to create.
Rossak.
The weight of a kindly God is a fearful thing. Did not God give us Shaitan to force action? Where does action lead?
Can't run yet. Thanks. You can't run when they're talking. Oh, that was hairy.
Ibn Kirtaiba. Thought and action lead to creation. What is the purpose of thought? To honor the Creator. Remember Rossak.
Rossak.
Be la kaifa.
Rossak and Harmondep.
What is the purpose of thought? To honor the Creator.
Be la
Rossak.
Kaifa.
Be la
Rossak.
kaifa.
Rossak and Harmondep. Rossak and Harmondep. Alrighty, on to the next one. On to the next one. Let's go. I don't know why we can't just do that in the game. Why it has to like offload that out of the game. I don't want to skip it. Oh, what a majestic beard that the dude has. Yeah. Alrighty. Got my compactor. I know about that. Thank you very much. Journey introduced. It's all good. I know where the next one is. Don't need to worry about that. actually, I should show you guys how to find it if you don't know how to find them. If you press J, and you can see the trials here. If you click on it, it tells you where the next one is. But since I know where it is, I don't really need that. It's over here somewhere. So we'll go find it now. We'll just fly over there. Any crashed ships? Not that I can see. There's a worm over there though. Alrighty, we're heading this way. So if you're going up in your Orni like this, 750. You don't want to go past 750. And then also you want to dip down and then aim at this, so that you keep a constant level, but you're traveling at like 160. And you can hold right click to look around without altering your trajectory. So you can look around for crashed ships. There's some spice down there. That dude down there got zapped. Oh. Wasn't holding right click anymore. Oh, there's a crash ship. Detour. Oh. I can wait for you to go away. Why are you so aggro? Oh. Okay. It's a good thing I didn't land there then. Oh. Yes, that's what I was talking about, going too high. Oh well, I guess I won't be getting that crashed ship. Is there any more? I don't see any more. That's a pity. Alrighty, we're going down here. Huh? No idea. Where's the trial? I think it's here. Alrighty. Hey, how's it going, Wibs? MC Wobs. What up? Let's see what loots they have. I don't really need anything. I could take some water. Nah, don't need that. I could take that. Don't really need it though. I think is there another room? No. Whoop. Did it give me a compactor? No, it didn't. That's a pity. Oh, right, next trial. Rossack.
Another altar destroyed by the Emperor's zealous dogs. So much wasted in the pursuit of this pogrom. So much lost. This altar seemed to depict Fremen being separated from their families. Enslaved? I could only decipher a few words. Slave cribs, Hajj, and oddly enough, the name of a planet. Bela-Tikise.
Bela-Tikise. Bela-Tikise. Not sure if I need to remember that or not. But we have Rossack and Harmentep and now Bela-Tikise. Alright, next one. Come on. Cool. We're heading to the Jernhammer. There's a worm. I'm looking for more crashed ships. Don't see any. Other than the big one. Crash ships. No. No. Can I get to the top of this? I could just take the entrance, I think. Let's see where I can land. Can I land here? Will it let me? Cool, it doesn't seem to be falling. It's close enough for me. There is a secret loot box on the top of this thing. This is where Zantara was fighting. Don't need that stuff.
The Sayadina and I made the long climb to hang a new prayer flag today. What a marvel that even in her advanced years, the Reverend Dejana can still scramble up the rocks like a spider. The only pity is, the prayer flag was of our own making. It seems an age since any siege community has gifted us with a woven symbol of devotion. There are so
waiting for the
few
talking to
pilgrims
finish.
these days. But we here stayed true to our history and our faith. Though the off-worlders daily encroach upon us with their mines and their harvesters. Though a growing rabble of Kirab grows even bolder around our borders. We will remain faithful until the day we proudly answer the 7 mystic questions and pass into paradise with joy in our hearts.
Cool. Moving on. Rossack and Harmentep. So I'm going to be saying that a lot because we need it for like the last trial in the first act. Trying to remember. You can brute force it though, but yeah. Which one is this? This might be the Thumper one or the Tent one.
How do we honor the Creator? Ibn Qirtaiba. Our enemies are as blades of grass mown down. Do you understand, Wali?
Wally. Oh, this is the fighting one. This one is a pain in the butt.
Our God gave us the gift of Tao and the words of the Kitan Alibar. Knowledge without action is empty. Bila kaifa.
Yeah, this one's quite difficult to do. Oh, opa. I released it again, damn it. There it is. It's difficult to do. I've taken a few hits and my spice vision is fading and it gets harder and harder.
During our wandering, we came
Ooh,
to
wee.
Salusa Secundus.
Salusa Secundus.
Void of gods, where the drums of war were constant, and violence was the religion. They denied us the heart, never to forget.
Oh, no, oh, that's a Oh, damn it. I made it much further last time.
Fire of God, mount over thy heart.
Damn.
The fire of God
I wanted to
set
see how
thee
far you
light.
could take it.
Thine enemies shall fall.
Last time I fought like 60 once. Oh, I have awakened. These abilities are kind of OP. Oh. Oh. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, that's short range. Oh, okay. How do you like them apples? Kind of a pain. Okay. And I think I must have almost finished it. The first time I did it.
How do we honor the creator?
Ibn de Gaiba.
Remember Salusa Secundus.
Salusa Secundus. So, Salusa Secundus. Tharmantep and... What was the other one? Oh, I forgot now.
Ibn Gerdaiba, the fire of God set alight. How do we honor the creator?
We fight.
We fight. Remember Salusa
Rossack.
Secundus.
Rossack,
Ila Kaifa.
Salundus Secundus, and Tharmantep. I have a tooth, so we could make that knife. The Chris knife. Salusa Secundus, Tharmantep, and... Oh, I can't remember the other one now again. Bugger me. My memory is fading. Rossack. Rossack, Harmantep, and Salundus Secundus. Alrighty. We're getting there. The next one is a bit of a fly from here. Oh, and then there's some loot on the roof that we need to get to. How's the stream doing? Stream seems to be doing okay. I forgot to close some crap that's running. Just to make everything run a little bit smoother. Good, good. Waking up from our fever dream. Alrighty. Okay, that's number 5. We have the vision stuff now. Not that any of that matters. Alrighty, we're gonna head upstairs here. And there's a secret box on the roof. It's also a secret box down here somewhere. Is it this one? Or the next one? Opa. I think it was that one. Come on. Hello. Thank you. Yeah, there it is. Cool. And then we go up here. Moving on. The next one that we're going to, number 5, is here. If I remember correctly. Hey, more loot. Sweet. Take it. I think there's loot down here. Or is that the one I got already? I think that's the one I got already. Yeah. Yeah, and then you head all the way out. Out here. There should be a crashed ship. And then if you go over the crashed ship, there is a box. Cool bananas. We have to dive immediately to get under. Cool. We're heading that way. Any crashed ships? Don't see any. No crashed ships. Alrighty. Yeah, there it is there. That's where the next one is. We're at the next one. I think there's some loot in here. Yeah, there it is. Cool. Rossack, Tharman Tep, and Seleucus Secundus. Should turn this into a video. You know, trials 2 to 7 or whatever it is. Alright, what's this one now?
Is the creator Ibn Qirtaiba.
Ibn
May his
Diver.
blessing cleanse the world. Do you understand, Wally?
I do. You guys believe the creator is the big worm.
Gave us the gift of thought and the words of the Kitab al-Ibar. Their works have been
Oh, no. Oh,
Shai-Hulud cleanses Arrakis.
Shai-Hulud. That's the big worm.
We breathe. The soft sand where we pitch our tents.
That's the
and
10th one.
smites our enemies.
Shai-Hulud.
We grew soft on Poritrin, an easy planet, and God brought the weight of kindliness to prepare us for the typhoon that comes.
It's a baby one. Ish but a baby. There we get the thumper now. Next one's the tent
The
then.
world is a carcass. Who can turn away the angel of death? Our footsteps are as the drums of the slavers, calling Shai-Hulud upon our...
Men must learn to live with their gods. Who can deny a Fremen the right to walk or ride where he wills? Only Shai-Hulud, the maker.
cool. Oh, that's loud.
Who is the creator? The maker. May his passing cleanse the world. Remember Poritrin.
Poritrin. Poritrin. Lucius Secundus.
Ibn Kirtaiba. Who is the creator?
The
The
maker.
maker. May his passing cleanse the world.
Puritan.
Remember Poritrin.
Poritrin.
Ila Kaifa.
Lucius Secundus. Tharmentep. And Rossack. Good lordy. My brain is starting to melt. Hey, we get the thumper now. Sweet. Alrighty. On to number 6. It's in the top right hand corner of the map. So we're going to be heading next. Come on. You can do it. Yeah, come. It's just loaded in so you don't fall through the map. Alrighty. Poritrin, Lucius Secundus, Tharmentep, and Rossack. Alright, move it on. Number 6. Let's go. Can I sprint yet? Thank you so much. Box come back? No. Alrighty. Heading on out. That's a cliff. So no place for me to place my ornithopter. Come on. I don't want to place it on the edge. Thank you very much. Okay, maybe I will. Alright, we're heading... Actually, we're heading down there somewhere anyways. We'll knock that up on our way. Maybe we won't. If it's in the same spot that I'm going to, then I will. If not, then I'll leave it. Alright, so... Poritrin, Tharmentep, Rossack, and Lucius Secundus or something. Secundus. We're almost up to 750. Now we dive. Get up to speed. A little bit more speed. That'll do. Okay, it's straight down here. Right over there. We'll land on the hill though. So there's a camp there that we just need to make disappear. Somebody been here? Looks like it. Yeah, somebody's just here. quest while we're here. Goes back to the entrance. Let's not give this dude a huge fright. Porotrin, Lucius Secundus, Tharmentep, and Rossack. Did I give you a fright? Alrighty. Moving on. Nothing here.
The Sardaukar destruction extends even to these small shrines. I cannot decipher their purpose, but the altar seems to have contained a quantity of spice. And the murals. Such beauty to be destroyed by the cut of a lasgun or blade. All I could decipher from here is another step on the journey of the Zensuni wanderers. Thurgrod. Perhaps there's some link between the Zensuni and the Fremen.
Alrighty. The next one is in the hole here somewhere. Come on, can I place it down anywhere? There, on that rock. Alrighty, onwards and upwards. I think it's in the hole, if I remember correctly. Porotrin, Salundus, Secundus, Rossack, and Tharmentep. Alrighty, we're gonna crush this test at the end. Let's go. A lot of these have loot on top. Alrighty. We're going in the hole. Is it here? I think it's a little bit further up. This way? About here-ish. Let's see if we can find it. It's here somewhere. Is it in there? Yes, it is. Alrighty. Alright, next trial. Number 7. Where? Hello. Okay. Oh, I think this one has a camp. Not yet. Cool. Is that a knife guy? That's a knife guy. Get to test out the new drill shot. just as cool as I remember. That one heavy. I can take bandages. Porotrin. Lucius Secundus. Thalmantep and Rossack. That's not where I came in. Okay, I'll go have a look and see what's there now. Oh, I didn't need the light arrows. My bad. Can I get the box? There it is, thank you. Alrighty. How does it loop around? Yeah. Oh, it's the. Okay. Cool. Oh, there's another cave here. Oh, is that the one I came in? That's the one I came in. Alrighty. Oh, buggy cutlery. Alright, next one, number 7. Alrighty, on to the last one before the final. This must be the tent one. Yeah, there's the tent.
Why were we created? Ibn Qirtan. The weight of a kindly God is a...
Fearful thing.
Our God gave us the Hulasikali Wala.
Sorry?
The wind that eats flesh. And the words of the Kitab al-Ibar carry shelter always against the coming of Kralizek. Bila Kaifa.
Never used the tent. Because there's always like some place to hide. Is that where I started? Is that where I started? I think I go this way.
We were exiled from Nilotic al-Urobra. For our
Nilotic.
unwillingness to fight.
Oh, we.
For our willingness to forgive. For our willingness to forget.
This one was quite difficult because there's like parts where they force you to walk.
Mine enemies are like green blades eaten down, that did stand in the path of the tempest. Hast thou not seen what our Lord did? The weight of a kindly God is a fearful thing. Why did God create us? We are the action and knowledge of God, and He has prepared the way.
All right. We're moving on.
Ibn Qiltayba, the typhoon struggle comes.
My hat just popped on.
Why were we created?
To survive Kreslek.
To survive Kralizig,
Kralizig.
the war at the end of the universe. Yahya al-Shuhada. Remember Nilotic al-Urobra.
Nalotic al Laruba. Okay, well, let's go see if I can remember any of those. Because we're gonna go do the last one now. Nalotic al Laruba. Alright, the final one. Doot, 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 doot. Come on, loading, loading. Forever loading. Reach the top. Huh? Does it think I'm somewhere I'm not? I was down in a hole. Alrighty. And the final trial that we're going to be heading to is the one where you have to answer all the questions with all the answers that they've been giving you. Tharmentip, Rossack, Seleucus Secundus, Porotrin, and Nalek al something or other. Cool. Let's see, hopefully none of these dudes came back. They sometimes do. This time they did not. Right, time to leave. Cool bananas. I can just fly out of here.
Someone's here.
Peace out. Okay. We are heading here. Yes, if you didn't catch that. 2 is here. 3 is here. 4 is here. 5 is here. 6 is here. 7 is here. And the final one is here somewhere. We are about to head there right now. And that's where you find all of the trials. Well, there's a giant spice blow over there. I haven't seen one of those up close and personal yet. No crashed ships. I think they crash more at night than they do during the day. They get shut down. The Trades base. Oh, Conan one is like down there somewhere. In the Hugger Basin. Is that some dude's house? That's cool. I thought about doing a base like that. Yeah, I think it's in here. It's in one of these gaps. Yeah, I think it's in here. We're about to find out. Alrighty. Ah, yeah, here it is. Time to remember everything. Tharmantep Rossack. There's a bunch of loot. Oh, these guys have good loot. Okay. Let's grab that loot. Now that I know that there's dudes in here. Right, 3. Reload. Loot there. Any more dudes? Oh, that's the next one that has all the loot. Alrighty, time to answer some questions. Carving in the door depicts a series of planets. Slowed projection of handprint. Flick is in front of the door. Place my hand on the projection. The swirl of machinery begins from the walls around the door.
We are the people of Misr. We have known flight and death. The young go on that our people shall not die. Where did our flight begin?
Rossack.
You have failed the
No?
proving.
Oh, lame. So then it must
We
be
are the
this one.
people of- We grew soft, Wali. So God brought us the weight of kindness to prepare for the typhoon. Name the planet where we lost our way.
Origin.
On our wanderings, we came to a planet devoid of gods, where war was constant and violence was religion. Have you
Tharmantep?
learned its name, Wali?
It was one of these two. Tharmantep or Seleucus Secundus.
You have failed.
Oh, lame. Would have been nice to have got it all from the beginning.
The people we grew soft on our wanderings. We remember the slave cribs where we were held, weeded out, persecuted.
Tharmantep?
Do you
Rossack.
remember too, Wali? You have failed.
Oh,
the
it's Rossack. Good lordy.
We are the people of. We grew soft on our wanderings. We remembered. You have failed the proving,
Huh?
young Wali.
Wait, what? Why?
We are the people of. We grew soft on our wandering. We remember the slave cribs where we were held, weeded out.
They didn't tell me to remember Bala
Do you remember
to
too,
Giza.
Wali?
I know that the one thing talked about it.
The thread of the past was carried by word until we found the poison drug. One of the
Rossack.
cursed planets was a blessing for our Sayadina.
Rossack.
So many planets across so many
Tharmantep.
centuries. Our people broke apart, split, reformed. Some planets we barely remember at all.
Thaumentep?
You have failed the
Huh?
proving.
What? Okay.
We are the people of Misr. We grew soft on
Maybe it's
wanderings.
Arrakis.
We remembered the thread of the past was so many planets across so many centuries. You have failed the
Huh? I don't understand.
We are the people. We grew soft on our wandering. We remember the slave cribs where we were held, weeded out. The thread of the past. So many planets across so many.
Thurgrod.
A long journey, young Wally. But we are almost home. Just one last place of suffering, where our
Thaumentep.
children were taken and made slaves. The time
Oh,
of
jeez.
Midna has ended.
Okay, so then that must have been in those recordings and I
Pass
didn't
within,
read them.
Seek your Ummah.
You have to like remember what she said and where they had it. Not just like the name of it. Because I thought there was going to be only one option each. Oh, my eyes have gone blue. Alrighty, we're in. Those are the answers. Good luck. Who's following me?
The path of the Zensuni Exodus is rare and hidden knowledge. You are no masquerade cultist. Who are you? What do you seek here? The trials of AQL. Knowledge of that name lends you credibility. But you seek the Fremen? You must know they're dead.
You also have blue eyes. You look like
That
Channy from the
security door is
first one.
encoded for Fremen biometrics. How did you bypass it?
I guess they were expecting me.
Perhaps we can help each other. I'm a scholar of Fremen's social, cultural, and philosophical constructs, both past and present. They fascinate me. And I've studied the layout of this place. It's a death trap. Between the Masquerade trying to blow their way in and the structural damage left by the Sardaukar, the whole thing could come crashing down.
Yeah.
And I have yours. The name's Aerie. I serve no one. Let's say I'm something of a freebooting academic. And like you, my interests lie in discovering the true extent of the Fremen eradication. Or more to the point, discovering if that eradication even occurred. South, maybe. Arrakis is a big place. And while we like to think we're at the center of all things, in relative terms, the sphere of Imperial influence is rather small. They could be anywhere beyond the deep desert or the Tanzaruft, as it's known to the Ikhwan Bedouin. Not entirely. I'm sure the Sardaukar massacred them by the thousands. This siege bears evidence of that. But you're right. I don't believe the Imperial account. And I'm hoping the truth, or part of it, awaits us inside.
Alrighty.
If we survive.
Are we done talking? Here we are. Okay, good. Alright, now there's a bunch of loot in here. Scattered all around the place. I didn't want to jump down. Actually, there was some loot down the bottom end here, I think. If I remember correctly. Oh, maybe not. Come on. There you go. Fine, there's loot here. I like me some loots. Cause I need some monies. Oh yeah, we can listen to these things.
Would have been the central water repository for the entire Siege community. The Fremen value water above any commodity. Feel the dampness in the air? The smell of wet stone? It reminds me of a special place, far away from here. To the Fremen, water is holy. Water is life. Consider the still suit, a design that's both a testament to Fremen ingenuity and a metaphor for their almost religious determination to never waste a drop.
Alrighty, moving on. Wait, where do we go? Is it this way?
Did you encounter the Masquerade on your way here? They're some kind of cult. Worm worshippers based out of an abandoned power station far to the west. It's odd to see them this far east, but if they've found this place, they'll be coming.
Yeah, probably shot a bunch of them. Actually, we did. We went to the one thing and got a schematic. It was like 2 streams ago. Ooh, just leave money lying around.
Looks like there's no other way forward. I hope you brought your cutter.
Yeah, I did bring my cutter. Alrighty. You following? Good. Okay, the correct path is that way.
We'll probably find that a lot of corridors
We're gonna go this way to get loot.
impassable. Some would have been brought down by the Sardaukar to deny key areas and resources to any survivors. Fremen themselves don't touch the dead. It's standard Sardaukar doctrine to booby trap the bodies of their fallen enemy. Through there, and the air filtration systems beyond that. Many of these doors also led to exterior passages where the water keepers would have maintained external dew collectors and wind traps. An extensive and lossless pipe system would deliver the gathered water to various catch basins and cisterns throughout the siege. However, all water would eventually return to the main reservoir.
That's cool. Thanks for the history lesson. I'm actually enjoying it.
Barracks were through here, I believe, and likely an armory. It's probably for the best that this way is impassable.
What? I wouldn't mind some long forgotten loots. No, let's go the right path now. Cool. And then it's that way is the correct way, so we're gonna go this way first.
Strange to think these corridors once echoed with the hopes and dreams of a lost multitude. Mothers, fathers, and children beyond count. A silence this rock hasn't known in 10,000 years. The Fremen were known to keep large nests of scorpions in order to harvest their venom for blades. That's a door I don't want to open.
Huh, it's filled with scorpions. That'd be bonkers.
Our first goal on Arrakis is grassland
cool.
provinces. We will start with these mutated poverty grasses. When we have moisture locked in grasslands, we'll move on to start upland forests, then a few open bodies of water, small at first, and situated along lines of prevailing winds with wind-trap moisture precipitators spaced in the lines to recapture what the wind steals. We must create a true sirocco, a moist wind, but we will never get away from the necessity for wind traps. This ecological transformation of Arrakis relies upon us controlling 3% of the energy surface. Only 3% to start a self-sustaining system. Learn this lesson well. Our transformation begins in the plantations of the south and proceeds in simple steps. To begin, bind the dunes using grass.
Bind the
Secondly,
dunes.
create deep plantings in the shelter of the downwind face. Finally, introduce burrowing animals to aerate the soil. You will be tested on how well you have learned to recognize the language of the ecological transformation. Remember your lessons, and the door
Which
to
one
the
is
future
bind?
will open.
Bind the dunes with grass. There isn't a...
To begin, bind the dunes using grass. Secondly, create deep plantings in the
Bind.
shelter of the downwind face. Finally,
Bind.
introduce burrowing animals to aerate the soil.
Bind.
You will be
Okay.
tested on how well you have learned to recognize the language of the
So this one is
ecological transformation.
dunes.
Remember your lessons, and the door to the future will open.
This one needs to be bind. And this one is grass.
Very good.
Bind with grass,
To
then
begin, bind the dunes using grass. Secondly, create deep plantings in the shelter of the downwind face. Finally,
deep
introduce
plantings in
burrowing
the shelter.
animals to
Deep
aerate the soil.
plantings.
You will be tested on how well you have learned to recognize the language of the ecological transformation. Remember your lessons, and the door to the future will open.
And the downward. Good lordy. Downwind. Downwind. Plantings. Downwind. And then face. It's deep. Deep plantings. Let me listen to it again.
To begin, bind the dunes using grass. Secondly, create deep plantings in the shelter of the downwind
Shelter.
face. Finally, introduce burrowing animals to aerate the soil.
This one
You
is
will
downwind.
be tested on how well you have learned to recognize
This
the
is shelter.
language of the ecological transformation. To begin,
And
bind
the
the
last
dunes
one.
using grass. Secondly, create deep plantings in the shelter of the downwind face. Finally, introduce burrowing animals to aerate the soil. You will be tested on how well you have learned to recognize the language of the ecological
This is
transformation.
sand.
Remember your lessons,
Which is
and
this
the door
one.
to the future will open.
Sand. Animals.
Congratulations. You share the knowledge of a
Eh.
Fremen pre-adolescent.
Shut up, lady. What's her name? Ari?
Good work. This must be the way.
So, in the beta when I was testing this game, a sandstorm came past. And... was it the free weekend? Might have been the free weekend. The sandstorm hit me while I was in here.
Now we come to the private living areas of the Siege proper. In a Siege community, the leader was known as the Nine, and the various various knives were often jealous of each other and liked to measure their relative influence by the number of hearths they commanded within their siege. Siege Talab is a smaller siege hosting roughly 500 hearths. Siege Tabor, by comparison, the community Pardo Kynes lived within, was said to host well over... That's the Masquerade. I was hoping it would take them longer to arrive in force. We'd better hurry up and be done with our business here.
Yeah. Alrighty. So
This must be the Cavern of Council, the cultural and political heart of any siege community. It's here that siege dwellers would gather to hear a traveling crier regale the community with news from beyond. And up there, upon that great terrace extending over the room, is the reason we're here today.
let's see if the sandstorm hits me in here. If I remember correctly, we have to fight our way out.
A death still. The place all Fremen end up at death, so they may return their water to the tribe. That script upon the platform reads, "The water of the tribe shall reveal the path." And I believe the path in question is related to the secret that's brought us both here. And while you were
why should we
clearly
go
no
this way?
Fremen, you were able to pass their biometric locks without tampering or delay. Whatever lies beyond here,
Okay, cool.
I believe your blood is the key.
Yeah, I just need to move this one. No, you gotta go that way. Let me go backwards. Whatever.
Very good.
Alright. Let's crack one out for the boys. I didn't bleed that much. Sweet. We'll crack it open.
Greetings, and Sabakukua. If you are watching this, I am likely dead or captured. I came to Siege Talab in the same condition you find it now. Abandoned and despoiled. I must have triggered some kind of hidden alarm, because the Sardaukar were at my heels before long. They found me. I haven't long. So listen well. I was brought to this planet, like you and many others, with one overriding directive: find the Fremen. But when I finally came face to face with my quarry, I did not find the villains as described by the Communanet or the Emperor. Instead, I found a noble people being drawn into a conspiracy not of their making. A conspiracy extending from the very heart of the Imperium to the dark corridors of... I have to go. They don't know where I am right now, but I can't risk them finding what I leave for you. I wish there was more time. I have much to tell you, but your mere presence in this secret chamber indicates that the ones who sent us will not stop until they achieve their aims. I have hidden the details of my journey on a mimetic film locked within the safe on the wall.
Mimic.
As with the security door and the death still, our blood is the key. And now, I lead the Sardaukar as far from here as I may. Masalam.
Alrighty. Where you hide the loots at? There's the loots. Alrighty, what's this? Oh, there's a thing here to talk to.
Tricky, tricky Fremen. I believe more than half the technology in this room violates the first 11 Butlerian prescriptions. Probably more. Thou shalt not make a machine in the likeness of a human mind. And while the Fremen are ingenious, this technology far exceeds their reach.
Alrighty. Let's open the safe up.
Who are you really? This
I am
film
Wally.
is encrypted with a kind of protection I've only encountered in the restricted section at the Nemesine Library on Artesia. I believe that encryption was of Ixian origin. That's not good. We need an Ixian decoder to access whatever is on this, and I have access to the resources of a great house. Don't be concerned. I'll reach out when I have more information. If we Atreides are known for anything, it's our stiff-necked honor. Besides, as a mystery, you rank right up there with this film. Parting with people is a sadness. A place is only a place.
Sure, thank you. I needed that. Alright, let's get out of here. Doors this way, I think. Alrighty. Time to let loose the dogs of war.
It's the Masquerade. I'm going to try to draw them off. I'll make contact when I have the film decrypted.
Infidels! The lightning work cannot be deceived! You will pay for your desecration in blood! After them! Do not let them escape!
Alrighty, my turn.
Scan target found. Where's my reinforcements?
Oh, I was too cocky. I see you. Meh. Not I care about poison. Alrighty. Poison is like not even effective. Don't care. Alright, let's go loot all the big guys. Another one. I like the shotgun, boy. Shotgun. Alrighty, that's all that needed. Time to leave. Another one? Where? Cool. Let's get out of here. So I got the same door? Yeah, I think so. No. Here we go back through here. Yeah, exit. Cool. That's Act 1 complete.